तो हम बात करेंगे हजार्ड्स ऑफ वेस्ट एक्यूमुलेशन। तो एक्यूमुलेशन ऑफ वेस्ट इज हजार्डस फॉर द environment as well as for the public health. Accumulation waste caused pollution of soil, water and air, sewage, industrial effluents, agricultural chemicals like insecticides, pesticides and chemical fertilizers, add chemicals in the soil and water and cause ill effects on our health. Accumulation of garbage contains leftover food and worms. जो एक्यूमुलेशन है गार्बेज का वो लेफ्टओवर फूड वगैरह में वार्म वगैरह कीड़े वगैरह से पैदा हो जाते हैं. These attracts bird. A bird may hit an aircraft causing it to crash. Disease like gastroenteritis, diarrhea, cholera, jaundice, typhoid, etc. are caused by polluted or contaminated water. तो आप देखिए गैस्ट्रो से रिलेटेड जितनी भी बीमारियां हैं, डायरिया है, कॉलरा है, जॉन्डिस है, टाइफाइड etc. are caused by the polluted or contaminated water. तो हम लोग बात कर रहे थे डिजीज़ वगैरह जो होता है कंटेमिनेटेड वाटर से. वेस्ट एक्यूमुलेशन जनरेट्स फाउल ओडोर. जो वेस्ट इकट्ठा हो जाता है उससे दुर्गंध आती है, जनरेट्स होता है फाउल, गंदी स्मेल. एक्यूमुलेशन ऑफ लेफ्ट ओवर कंस्ट्रक्शन मटीरियल एंड गार्बेज occupies a lot of space and even cause accidents. Polluted soil and water are hazardous to plants and animals. Accumulated waste spoils the aesthetic look of the area around. Generation of too much carbon dioxide is producing greenhouse effect, which is leading to disastrous consequences for the entire world. Chlorofluorocarbons used in refrigeration and air conditioning are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer in the atmosphere. This is leading to increased solar radiation and ultraviolet rays on the earth surface. Plastic minac. Plastic is non-biodegradable material. Plastic bags, bottles, containers are thrown everywhere. They clog the soil and affect its fertility. They choke drains and damage the municipal sewage system. They accumulate in nullas or drains. Plastic bags in the garbage are responsible for the death of stray animals, especially cattle. Cattle eat leftover food and edible wastes from the garbage and consume plastic bags along with the food. These accumulate in their stomach, causing death by choking. Plastic dumped in water bodies causes death of many fish, turtles and other aquatic animals. Waste disposal. Waste disposal means getting rid of the waste in such a way that it causes or no minimum damage to the surroundings and to the environment. In olden time, humans lived close to the nature. They used natural goods like natural fibers, earthenware, houses built from mud and medicines derived from plants. All these were biodegradable and were recycled. in nature by the action of microorganisms. Modern life cycle and use of variety of man-made non-biodegradable goods has greatly increased waste production. Waste generation has increased considerably with increase in population and economic development. The urban population produces more non-biodegradable waste while village population produces mainly biodegradable waste. The electronic and nuclear wastes are difficult to dispose of. Practicing the 3S. The management of waste need three major steps: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce. We need to reduce the amount of waste generation by reducing our level of consumption. Reuse. Use object which can be used again and again, such as metallic utensils, rechargeable batteries, plastic bags, etc. Recycles. Making useful things from waste material is known as recycling. Materials like glass, metals, plastics, and paper can be collected, separated, and sent to recycling plants. New products can be prepared from these materials. Recycled paper can be used for making bags, gift wrapper, and greeting cards. Management of solid waste. Scientific management of solid waste includes the collection and segregation of waste and its disposal. Management of solid waste, collection and segregation of waste. The sorting requires separation of compostable and recyclable waste. The compostable and or biodegradable waste include kitchen waste, food residue, decaying fruits and vegetables. The recyclable waste include paper, plastic, metal, glass, various inorganic wastes. In major cities, municipal corporation provides separate garbage bins, usually green bins and blue bins. Green bins are for the collecting compostable waste, while blue bins are for collecting recyclable material like plastic, paper, metal, and glass. Disposable of collected solid waste includes open dumping, landfilling, composting, and incineration. Open dumping means solid waste or garbage is dumped in an open, uncovered area. However, uncovered waste attracts flies, rats, and worms. It also produces foul smell. The open dump can be source of disease-causing organisms. Landfilling. Solid waste is collected from various places and is dumped outside the city on a piece of land or in a huge ditch. Each day the waste is deposited and finally the landfill is compressed and leveled and covered with a layer of soil. Now this is the picture of landfill. Now what is composting? It is a biological process in which some decomposing microorganisms decay the organic matters, plant and animal materials. Composting can be done by the following method: anaerobic method, aerobic method, and vermicomposting. Vermicomposting: the domestic waste is decomposed by using special earthworms. Worms eat the organic substances and digest them. The excreta of these worms contribute to the compost. Do you know vermicompost is a rich organic manure? Yes, it is a rich in nutrients and also improves aeration of soil. There is the rock garden of Chandigarh in which use the utilization of non-biodegradable material. The innovative idea was put into action by Nekchand. You should visit rock garden and learn to use discarded objects to make decorative or utility items. So first thing you should know the rock garden in Chandigarh. Disposal of liquid waste. Disposal of sanitary sewage, domestic sewage, and effluents from factories is done through sewer or drainage system. The liquid sewage is carried up to the waste treatment plants or septic tanks. The solid waste is removed from the liquid waste. The solid waste thus separated is called sludge and is carried to the landfill where it is decomposed by microorganisms. In the second stage, the liquid waste is treated to make the water biological safe and free from harmful bacteria. Finally, chemicals and toxins are removed and purified water is supplied to the public distribution system. Role of an individual and various agencies in proper waste management. Role of individuals क्या हो सकता है? Each one of us can play an important role in the reducing the waste as well as in the proper management of waste. Create as less waste as possible by using cloth or jute bag to carry things and stop using plastic bags. Reuse as much things as possible. Use separate bins to collect biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes. Ensure that the garbage generated in your neighborhood is thrown in the community bins. Never litter the public places. Excreta of pets should be disposed of properly. Set up a central compost pit for composting biodegradable waste. Role of municipal corporation or government agencies. Take suitable measures to prevent littering, prevent burning of waste in the open or near habitation, ensure proper disposal of waste generated from construction of building etc. Control stray animals roaming in the open. Create awareness and educate people about the 3S, 3R, reduce, recycle and reuse of the waste. Role of government. Government should identify the issues associated with waste management, set guidelines and make laws. Encourage and provide facilities to non-governmental organizations NGOs to ensure proper management of waste and organizing public awareness activities. Establish WMC, that is waste minimization circles. Take a step for the minimization of air pollution by automobiles such as use of CNG, that is compressed natural gas in place of diesel and petrol. Projects should be developed for cleaning and purifying water of rivers and lakes. Prosecute factories which release industrial effluent directly into the water bodies.